Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. This video is all about Jupiter transit into Pisces for Capricorn ascendants or Capricorn zodiac signs. So Jupiter transit happening for Capricorn is on third house. So Jupiter is transiting into the third house for Capricorn zodiac sign people and Capricorn ascendant people. Okay, so third house talks about your siblings, third house talks about your courage, your relatives, third house talks about your comforts, third house talks about short distance journey, third house talks about your relatives, third house talks about friends, communication, your speech, okay, your voice pitch. Third house also talks about firmness in your voice. Okay, third house also talks about medicines, friends, education. I think I already told you. Third house talks about throat as well. Okay, so this is what generally happens if at all third house Jupiter is transiting into your third house. Okay, and one more thing I would like to tell you, third house Jupiter gives you a mix of positive and negative stuff as well. For example, Jupiter in the third house bring friction with your relatives and friends, but at the same time Jupiter in the third house improves your quality of communication. You'll become a great communicator during this time because you'll start reading a lot of books, you'll be start exploring new things, you'll be start exploring the new skills, you'll be learning new skills during this time, and people will recognize you for your wisdom, knowledge, and you'll be getting good amount of rewards and recognition during this time. Okay, Jupiter in the third house also increases, gives you courage, the bravery, leadership qualities, administrative qualities. Your confidence will be beaming, will be at the peak levels during this time. Okay, and the Jupiter into the third house also brings you good amount of money, good amount of support from your siblings. Okay, so there will be some kind of friction, of course, with your relatives, but your siblings will be of great support to you because third house talks about siblings and Jupiter works really well in terms of dealing with the communication matters. Okay, so only thing in terms of dealing with your relatives and all that, you might need to compromise a bit, you might need to forcefully like to talk to them even though you don't like them. So that's what generally happens if at all Jupiter is transiting into the third house. And Jupiter also gives you a lot of opportunities. You might even go to short distance journey. Your short distance journey, generally it will be very fruitful during this time. Okay, and also you'll be getting that opportunities to go for nearby places as well. And the people, your friends, for example, your friends will be of great support to you because Jupiter into the third house is the karakatva for your friends as well. You might meet somebody who will be of good nature, you might trust him as a business partner, you might be successful in your business, you never know. You need to see your birth chart to understand about the strength of planet Jupiter. Okay, and Jupiter also in the third house gives good amount of expansion for your business, because third house talks about your business related matters as well. For business, we have to see 4 houses to come into a conclusion: third house, 7th house, 10th and 11th houses. These 4 houses has to be checked for business. If at all for your career, you got to check your 1st house, 6th house, 7th house and the 10th house. If at all you ask me for a money, you got to check your 2nd house, 5th house, 7th house, 9th house, 10th and 11th houses. For a business, if at all you ask me whether I'll be able to make good amount of money through business, then the 7th and 11th houses have to be checked. There should be a relationship between the 7th and 11th house or a 3rd and the 11th house to get good amount of money or profit through business. Okay, so you have to analyze the birth chart depending upon the planetary alignment. It's not just about whatever I say, you just listen to it and start experimenting. That doesn't work in Vedic astrology. So that is the main reason why I always keep stressing to you that why don't you book for an astrological consultation, because that will enable any astrologer. In fact, in our academy we generally give good amount of time to provide the quality of consultation, and that's the reason hardly for a month we might take only 2 or 3 maximum consultations, because we are very much competitive compared to the prices with regards to what other astrologers are charging, because we want to attract only people who are very serious about Vedic astrology. So I don't want people who are very casual and who don't want to like just come for a time pass in order to get the communication, in order to get the astrological consultation. Okay, so most importantly, you got to trust this divine knowledge. Unless until you don't trust whatever I say, it might not get into your mind. Okay, so once you understand about significance of planet Jupiter, significance of third house, you will understand what I'm talking about. So here I'm actually getting into super technical so that I can make this video in a very short manner. Okay. So anyhow, you might have got some knowledge pertaining to your Jupiter transiting into the third house for Capricorn ascendants. If at all you will have any questions, please do write for me. My email ID is also mentioned in the description. I love to answer for your questions. And if at all you need my astrological consultations, the link is mentioned in the description section. Do book for an astrological consultation. Once I get a consultation order, I'll be able to help you with the complete analysis pertaining to your individual birth chart. And please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel if at all you haven't booked for an astrological consultation. And I'll see you in the consultation. Bye for now.